Yo, good morning, everyone. You guys know what today it is. Today is April 2nd, 2021, and you guys know what that means. That means the new episodes. Woo! So today we start the new episodes of Beyblade Burst DB, episode 1 and episode 2. I'm going to be reviewing today. So today's going to be a little bit longer, so stay tuned, and to find out if you guys haven't watched it, you can watch it here, or you guys can just go and get a VPN and watch it. I already made a video on how you guys can watch it, so you guys can go on my most popular videos and go check it out, and you can check out how to watch the anime. But with that said, I'm not gonna talk anymore. Let's jump right into the episode. Alrighty guys, so let's go first with the intro. I'm gonna go really quickly on this video because I don't want to make it too long, because I know we're gonna be covering a lot of images in here. So let's jump in. So first we get to start with Bell's actually jumping from the sky into his mansion, haunted mansion. Then we can see this moment here with his butler. So he actually does have a personal butler, I think, as of right now. And the thing is that he would see his room, and his room kind of tells a lot about this character, because he's not like an evil. I really thought that he was like an evil character, that he only liked darkness and all that, but I don't know, the room kind of tells me something, that he's pretty much a kid that likes to pull pranks and like sometimes pretend like he's the greatest blader in the world. After that, we get this like group of friends. So he's probably gonna have a group of friends that's probably gonna help him train and probably become one of the best bladers in the world, like in every Beyblade anime. So we got Ransu. We have the deaf Solomon blader that I still don't know his name, but I'm probably gonna figure that out soon. And then we have Belle. We have this little girl. I still don't know the name of the deaf Solomon blader and this little girl, but after watching the episode, that I really like that little girl. I really do. So here we have Ransu, Kiyama. They're actually like presenting like presenting the bladers here. Ransu very cocky, and we got the deaf Solomon kid in the background like what? We have then these moments with the legends. So first they start off with Lui, we have Free and Shu, and finally last is Vault. So before I keep talking about this, I think as you guys know, this season is actually based on like practically on sparking, because it's not like the previous seasons that whenever a new season starts, like everyone has the new system of Beyblades. No, this system is basically like let's say, for example, let's say Hyuga and Hikaru find defeat Lane, and they're still in sparking, but the next day this new kid comes, he invents a new system, and everyone's like behind because nobody knows what this new system is, because there's not much information to talk about, and they're like, oh, we're gonna keep using our sparking Beyblades because like no one has invented a new system. So that's practically what all these legend bladers have still. They have their sparking Beyblades still. Then we have this moment with Belle and the Avatar. So so he actually rides his Avatar into the sky and all that. And then Belle looks like Belle's Belial actually has a battle with Ragnarok and actually bursted Ragnarok. So I just hope that this new Ragnarok's actually really good. I hope it's better than. I hope it gives us some decent battles. Like, it's not a trash Beyblade, but I do have high hopes for this Ragnarok. And then we get to the antagonist. So as of right now, I have in mind that this is the antagonist of the season. It is the standard look-alike. Then we can see this battle between Dynamite and Valkyrie. So it looks like Vault still, as of right now, has his Brave Valkyrie, and sooner or later he's gonna upgrade it to his new Valkyrie. I hope so. So there's not much. It doesn't tell us this much. Then we can see again the antagonist, the Xander look-alike. And yeah, this is where the intro actually ends. Wow, I actually took a long time with the intro. And yeah, so let's jump right into the episode. Okay, so the episode starts here. We get this moment because Belle's actually doing some training, as we see here, and we got these random sparking Beyblades that are going up against him. He bursted them all at the same time, like a pro he is, because this kid is actually really strong. Like I think he's even stronger like than Iger was when he started Chosen. You guys remember how Iger was such an OP blader that he beat everyone when he first got Achilles? Like I think this guy is even better than Iger, in my opinion. So after that, we get the introduction of the title, and then this is really where the official episode starts here. So the episode basically starts, we get everyone just, it's running away from the mansion. It's dark, it's nighttime, so everyone's like running away from the mansion because it does look like a haunted mansion. We get the deaf Solomon Blader and the little girl. I gotta remember, I gotta know those names. So basically, after that, they just go into the haunted mansion, go running and all of that. I'm gonna call him the Deaf Solomon Blader. The Deaf Solomon Blader actually is really scared because he doesn't know what he's gonna expect in this haunted mansion and all of that. They come upon this statue, this weird statue that I do not like it at all. And so as they're walking through the hallway, the girl gets touched by a bubble, and the girl gets touched by a bubble, and everyone starts running, like, because just because a bubble touched them, they start running like maniacs, and then they go through a trap door. After that, the Deaf Solomon Blader actually finds a lot of sparking Beyblades in the floor, like bursted. We get these like goofy colors, like that's like a green first Uranus that actually looks like a booger. We get a Cursed Tomb, a pink Cursed Tomb, which is, I honestly like that recolor. They should, I would be okay if they make that recolor. Actually, that Cursed Tomb actually looks cool. And after that, they find all these Beyblades. They're like, what are all these Beyblades doing in the ground? And then Bell comes upon and presents himself like an evil shadow. I don't know, but this part gave me so much laugh because I don't know what was the moment on this part, because we can honestly tell that Bell's shorter than the Deaf Solomon Blader. So I don't know if this is like pointing out that he was surprised because such an evil guy is so short, or maybe, I don't know. But this actually gave me some laughs. So this is a good part because he actually presents in this part his Deaf Solomon Blader. And yeah, we get final Deaf. I never thought that Solomon was actually going to be in the anime. Sadly, Delta's not in the anime because he actually is using the Death Ring, and the Death Ring comes with the Devilos. So sadly, Delta's not going to be appearing in the anime anytime soon, as we know as of right now. And Bell actually presents his Beyblade too. He presents his Dynamite Beyblade and all that. So he starts broadcasting the battle because he's probably like a Beytuber. He actually sounds like a Beytuber. He's like a Japanese Beytuber. He's like, okay, everyone, we're going on live in 3, 2, 1, let's go live. And the broadcast actually reaches out to Spain, to the BC Seoul area training room. And I don't know why, but here we can see Valkyrie. Here's Brave Valkyrie. But is it just me, or does Valkyrie look different? Like, the animation, or is it the CUI or something, looks different, because Brave Valkyrie and Sparking did not look like that. But I honestly like this version better. It's like it looks beautiful. It looks actually really, really beautiful. And I don't know if it's the CGI or the anime or the animation, but here we can see Brave Valkyrie. He knocks out a random Sparking recolor. Vault's doing some training over here, and they start watching the live broadcasting. So, and Louie's actually watching the live as well, and this is really cool. He sees the live as well. Then after that, well, all Bladers are starting to get ready. So basically, this is Bell's new launch form. So his launch form is basically like this. He starts like this, then puts his foot around, and basically just pulls his launcher straight up, and then launches the Dynamite Beyblade. And yeah, after that, he launches the Beyblade. It's not like a crazy launch. That's why I'm not talking about it too much, because it's not like an OP crazy launch. No, it's just a new regular launch form. After that, the Deaf Solomon kid actually launches his Beyblade, and this is actually a copying Hikaru's launch form, because this is literally Hikaru's launch form. But after that, the Bays all landed stadium safely. The Dynamite Beyblade actually arrived to the stadium with no dramatic entrance. But as you guys can see here, Deaf Solomon, since Deaf Solomon's is still a sparking Beyblade, Deaf Solomon still has that dramatic like heaviness when it arrives to the stadium, because whenever this happened in a sparking Beyblade, that was actually kind of telling how its weight, because the sparking Beyblades were actually really heavy. So this is actually like distributing that. So they actually missed their first attacks with each other. Then actually Solomon strikes the first hit. And he's like, Ike Solomon! It's actually really cool to see Solomon in the anime. He keeps attacking Solomon, but Dynamite actually escaped Solomon's attack with its new driver. So I still gotta learn a lot about this new driver. I still don't know completely about something about this driver, because this driver is kind of weird in some way, but it's actually really cool because the outer ring is like rubber, but it's like its center is pure plastic. So, but the main point is that he escapes the attack, and the Death Solomon kid is actually confused because he doesn't know where the Bey went. And actually, this Beyblade is pretty cool because it actually goes sneak attack, and it goes behind Solomon. And this is really cool because Free and Lui are actually observing the battle, and they're like they don't know what to say because they've never seen the Beyblade. I think that as of right now, they still don't know that this is a new system, I think. And yeah, after that, they keep clashing in, go hit after hit. The Deaf Solomon kid keeps going and giving it at its all. Bell calls out his avatar, and here you can see the goofy avatar that is basically resembling a demon. I still don't know. I'm still mad, guys, even though this doesn't look as scary as demons actually look, because demons are actually not scary at all, guys. Don't believe that demons are scary. Those guys are so afraid of Jesus Christ that they're not even scary. But I still find this avatar really goofy and funny because it's so goofy. And yeah, Bell goes in for its attack. He strikes in, and the Deaf Solomon kid actually gets blown away with the first special move of Bell's and actually gets bursted and hits the webcam. And the webcam is already damaged here, so the broadcast is basically already over. Vault looks at the Dynamite Bey. He's actually really happy. Well, not happy. He's like really curious because he actually wants to know more about the system, and he actually wants to battle that Beyblade and stuff like that. After that, Lui also is watching the battle. He gets excited and starts laughing. You guys know how Lui resembles, like, when he wants to battle, he starts laughing, and his aura starts to flare up and all that. So Louis really excited actually to battle this new kid. Bell actually presents his Dynamite Beyblade to the world, so the world can see his new Dynamite Beyblade. And yeah, this is basically where the first episode ends. So now we're gonna go to episode number 2. So let's start. So episode number 2 is here's the title of episode number 2. So the title of this episode is Longinus versus Dynamite, the Dynamite Beyblade. So yeah, the second episode actually starts here. Bell's actually doing some training. So as of right now, as we know right now, Bell's actually pretty good in the game. Like, he's not a newbie. He actually knows how to battle and knows how to resonate with his Beyblade, because in this moment he actually resonates with his Beyblade. You can see the Dynamite avatar here. So looking at it closely, like I said, it looks goofy. It looks so dumb actually, but it gives me laughs because it's not as scary. And like I said, demons are not scary. Don't believe that junk if you guys have heard it. Demons are not scary. But yeah, he actually interacts with the avatar. He actually really bonds with the avatar, as we know as right now, because they actually know each other pretty much, and they actually have been through battles and have resonated before. So they actually fist pump in this battle. Really cool moment. And yeah, going back to the Deaf Solomon kid, the Deaf Solomon kid is actually really ashamed and really bummed out that he lost against Bell and his Dynamite Beyblade. After that, we see Bell, like, okay, this is like a part that I really want to talk about, because in this part we can see Bell in his room. He's just chilling after winning the battle, but we can actually tell that this room is not scary at all. It just looks like a normal kid's room. We can see, like, he has some bookshelves and he has a bed. It's not an evil room like I actually was thinking of. So he actually looks like a funny kid that likes to pull pranks and like beat everyone in Bay battles and all that. So he's watching his battle that he had with the Deaf Solomon kid. His butler shows up, so I really am interested on this butler. This butler is actually gives this butler, when I see it, it kind of reminds me of Principal Shinona. If you guys don't know who he is, he was the principal in the original Beyblade Burst season, in the God series and the Chose-E series. He appeared. He was actually the principal of the Bagoma school. If you guys remember that, he actually reminds me of him. So the butler actually pulls a prank on the kid by offering some cookies to him and putting like this monstrous hand. The kid sees the hand and he starts freaking out. So by this we can tell that he's just a regular kid. He can get scared, he laughs, he likes to laugh, he likes to get serious when battles and all that. And then he pulls a prank on his butler. Like, this is so well updated because these are like the pranks that we see in today's videos and like TikTok and all that. Like, he puts the water bottle in the butler's eyes and then squishes the bottle and the water gets to the butler's face and all of that. So yeah, really funny moment with this guy. So after that, Lui appears. So Lui quickly appears, but after Lui watches that battle, he quickly appears and goes challenge and then enters and wants to go challenge Bell and his Dynamite Beyblade, which is actually really cool. He presents himself, but as of right now, Bell doesn't. I think Bell doesn't realize who Lui is. I just think that Bell is actually looking at Lui like he's a random blader, because apparently Bell doesn't make like a dramatic scene or anything like saying, "Oh, you're Lui Shirosagi." No, apparently Bell doesn't know that much about the legends. So he just sees Lui as a normal blader. Then the Deaf Solomon kid runs into the house and challenges Bell to a battle, and then he realizes that Lui Shirosagi is there, and Lui Shirosagi wants to challenge Bell after watching that epic battle. And something I am really mad, why they give Lui this piercing on the ear. I mean, I'm not saying that. It actually, in my opinion, it looks better than Freeze. I actually like Louis better than Freeze. But I don't know why they're doing this. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But honestly, I don't like it at all. I really don't like it. It looks ugly. I mean, it looks cool on some people, but on some people, they don't look good. Like, on Louis and Free, I don't think they look good. But probably on some other characters, they will look good. I don't know. But I just don't like that piercing. So after that, Lui comes into the house. He actually challenges Bell to a battle. Bell happily accepts this battle because Bell thinks that he's the best blader, or one of the best bladers in the world. They start broadcasting the battle. And yeah, the BC Soul Bladers are actually observing the battle by Spain. Oh yeah, and I forgot. So Lui actually presents himself his race Longinus, as you can see here. So like I said, all the Legend Beyblades apparently still have their Sparking Beyblades. They're probably going to upgrade them further in the series. But as of right now, Louis still has his Rage Longinus. He challenges it. And Bell presents him his Dynamite Beyblade and all that. Louis then absorbs the Beyblade. It's like trying to analyze the Beyblade and how he can beat it and how it's different against his Sparking Beyblade. So after that, Louis starts. I actually like Louis' outfit. Really, really cool. It's like this purple and red. Like, the red is new. Like, I really, really do like it. So after that, Louis goes in and does the same launch form as he did in Sparking. Here we can see the Bladers launch. Louis launches. Bell launches. All the Beyblades landed the stadium safely. So Longinus is first going for the upper attack. Louis charges in with Longinus first. He wants to end it off in the first strike, but knowing that he doesn't know anything about the new system and that he has never battled against these types of Beyblades, so he wants to try to end it as fast as he can. but he goes in for the first attack. He actually gets like shocked because he was going in for the attack, but Bell's Belial actually sneak attacks behind Longinus like he did with Solomon, and actually strikes Longinus, and we can see that he's actually like telling Lui, or Lui's trying to analyze how Belial did that at first. So after that, so he kind of so we can kind of see here how Belial does this trick, like how he can disappear for a moment and then appear behind a Beyblade's back and all that. So he still goes in for the attack. Rage Longinus is taking all of these attacks. He actually pushes Lui's Longinus to the air. Lui starts laughing and all that. Rage Longinus goes in, crashes into this, goes on to crash into the stadium floor. And honestly, Lui calls in the Rage Upper move. Here we see the Rage Upper move, but honestly, I don't like the new pose. I actually like the old pose and sparking, but still, whatever. He goes in for the Rage Upper move. He pushes Belial to the air. Belial goes into the air flying. But Bel's actually really confident and starts laughing and all that. He's like not scared or worried. But still, Longinus is still pushing Belial to the air and keeps crashing with it moment after moment. And then after that, the Belial actually lands on Longinus' lair. Actually, he calls out the Belial avatar. Here we can see the goofy, the goofy Dynamite avatar, which looks really dumb and goofy, but at the same time gives me a lot of laugh on how goofy it is. Okay, and then Lui calls in Longinus. So I'm really surprised that he calls out Longinus, knowing that Longinus as the avatar is sparking. Like, most bladers that come back and with their older Beyblades don't actually do these things. Well, except for Kurt. Kurt, if you guys remember Kurt versus Vol, he actually brought out his Boom Kalzar in the battle in Chozi. So, okay, it's an exception. So Lui calls out the Longinus avatar. You can see the Longinus avatar. He goes in for another Rage Upper move and actually lands a crit with Belial, but I don't know, Belial kind of countered the attack, and he goes in for a new move. Well, no, the new move that we saw previously. So honestly, I don't know what this new move is called. I know it's called Dynamite something, like Dynamite, I think Dynamite Punch or something. The point is that the attack is so strong that he pushes Longinus to the air, way to the air with this aura, and actually bursted Rage Longinus, which is so epic to see. Like, and Louis like really surprised because he wasn't like expecting that. He's like, what? I can't believe it. Like, but I know this is actually gonna be motivating Louis to create his Dynamite Beyblade pretty soon, and I am really excited to see the new Longinus Dynamite Beyblade. So after he wins against Lui, he actually he's still broadcasting the battle and still like challenging every blader that whoever wants to battle him, go battle him. Lui then Lui starts leaving with a smile. Like, Louis really happy. Like, what I like about this Lui change is like when the first episodes of like the first season or two first came out, whenever Lui lost, Lui got so mad that it was kind of a bother. Like, he wasn't really enjoying Beyblade, but now we can totally notice that he's changed, and whenever he loses a battle, he starts laughing because he wants to get strong and he wants to probably evolve the Beyblade or something. But yeah, guys, this is basically where the episode ends. The episode ends here. We get to see the Bell and his aura. He's actually resembling a vampire or something like that. But with that said, thank you all so much for watching, guys. I'm going to end up the video right here, right now, because we're 22 minutes in the video, and I'm so sorry if this took so long. But that is it going to be for today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe, comment down below. Make sure you guys go check out the VPN video on how you guys can watch the full episodes. It's actually a really good start for this series. I actually love the episodes. But with that said, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what you guys think about this episode. God bless you guys, and God loves you guys, and so do I. God bless you guys. I'll see you guys on the next video.